Hi everyone, it's Graham again and welcome back to my channel. So today I am here with part 3 of my June book haul. It's a mini book haul. I only have 3 books to show you and the books are very small. They're from a collection of children's picture books and I am trying to grow this collection. So whenever I see these in Tesco's, where I got these 3, I pick them up. Invariably, they always have the same ones, but sometimes they have new ones. And I was very lucky that they have 3 new ones in stock. So they are The Little People, Big Dreams. And I have Marie Curie, I have Stephen Hawking, and I have David Attenborough. I'm so excited to get to these. They're absolutely gorgeous. I mean, look at the front covers. They're just things of beauty. I just love this one. This one looks so much fun. And then Marie Curie. So, without much further ado, I shall show you some of the artwork. Okay, so Marie Curie, I believe, she discovered radium and polonium, and her science led to her untimely death. And apparently, according to what my husband Duncan said, that years and years after her death, her desk is still radioactive because of all the radioactive material that she worked with. So that's pretty scary. But yeah, there's some of the art inside. A gentleman having an x-ray. I wasn't aware that she'd invented the x-ray. Maybe she did, I'm not sure. I'm sure I will find out when I eventually get to reading this book. The artwork in these, as always, is just gorgeous. And the story is very, very fun. I haven't read these, but they're always a bit fun, aren't they? And we've got art like that. So I shall read the back to you. When Marie Curie was young, she was unable to attend university because she was a woman. But when she was older, her scientific work was respected around the world. Her discoveries of radium and polonium dramatically helped in the fight against cancer, and she went on to win the Nobel Prize for Physics. The inspiring story of this clever and courageous woman features a facts and photos section in the back. The end papers also look like that. They're just, these books I just love. I want them all immediately. Let's see. So, yep. That's some of the fact bit there and the pictures that they were mentioning on the back. Marie Curie was born Maria Salomia Sklodowska in Warsaw, Poland. She is most famous for winning 2 Nobel Prizes, one for physics and one for chemistry. She was the first female scientist to win a Nobel Prize, and the only female so far to win 2 in different subjects. She was a remarkable child, with an incredible love of learning. She overcame the loss of her mother at the age of 10 to become a brilliant student. Despite Maria's talent, she wasn't allowed to go to the same university as her brother because she was a girl. She worked as a teacher and a governess before moving to Paris to study, where she became Marie. It was at this time that she met Pierre Curie. They later married and together made the great scientific discovery of polonium and radium, and in 1903 they won the Nobel Prize for Physics. After the sudden loss of Pierre, who was killed in a road accident, Marie threw herself into work. She won a second Nobel Prize, this time for chemistry, founded the Radium Institution at the University of Paris, and developed the use of X-rays to help injured soldiers in the First World War. Marie believed in the beauty of science and that people would use science for good, not evil. She used all of her skills to search for knowledge, and her discoveries continued to help people with illnesses today. So yeah, Marie Curie, cancer research? I think it's cancer care. But yeah, I can't wait to get to this. I love these books. They're so much fun. So the second one that I have is David Attenborough. The artwork in here is cute. I love the end papers in this one. They are paws Yep, like bear paws or tiger paws or something. Obviously because he is a wildlife man and he does conservation. That's some of the artwork there. It's just beautiful. These are always stunning. I've never been disappointed by one of these. That's him being knighted by the Queen. And let's get one more and then I shall read the inside. So here they are, or here he is rather, filming a TV show, I would imagine, for his wildlife interests. Let's read the back. As a young boy, David became an avid collector of fossils and plants. His great love for living things led him into science, and his passion for people led him to broadcasting television. Determined to make the wonder of the natural world accessible to everyone, David changed the way we think about our planet. This inspiring story features a facts and photos section at the back. So let's go there. So yeah, we have the photos and then the facts, and I shall read you those. David Attenborough was born into an educational family in Leicester, England. His mother was a linguist and his father a professor. As a child, fossil hunting and collecting nature specimens became David's passion. This appetite for learning stayed with him, and as a young man, David won a scholarship to study zoology and geology at Cambridge University. His studies were paused when he was called up for national service in the Royal Navy in 1947, but he later returned to study another degree in anthropology, combining a love for the natural world and an understanding of human behaviour. David became known for his unique approach to broadcasting at the BBC, speaking in a hushed tone full of excitement. David filmed his first programme in 1957, Zoo Quest. He wanted to find ways to connect audiences to the natural world, and the opportunity to do so came about when colour television was introduced to the BBC in 1967. His groundbreaking series, Life on Earth, transported audiences from their living rooms to the wild in a totally new way. This was the first of many pioneering shows, including Wildlife on One, The Private Life of Plants, and Blue Planet, all of which changed human understanding about our place in nature. David believed that no one will protect what they don't care about, and no one will care about what they have never experienced. In his 90s, David continues to make audiences all over the world care. And I certainly do, and I can't wait to get to this one. I'm so excited. And then the final one is Stephen Hawking. I should probably tell you who the authors are. So the author is Maria Isabel Sanchez Vegara, of all three of these books. David Attenborough is illustrated by Mikyo No. Marie Curie is illustrated by Frau Isabel. And this Stephen Hawking one is illustrated by Matt Hunt. I think of the three, this is probably my favourite. I really enjoyed Stephen Hawking's TV shows about space and black holes and all that kind of sort of otherworldly type stuff. I shall read you the back. When Stephen Hawking was a little boy, he used to stare up at the stars and wonder about the universe. Although he was never top of the class, his curiosity took him to the best universities in England, Oxford and Cambridge. It also led him to make one of the biggest scientific discoveries of the 20th century, Hawking radiation. This inspiring story of the brilliant physicist's life features a facts and photos section at the back. So I shall show you some of the artwork and then we'll get to the facts section. So here he is with an audience, and he's talking science to them and teaching them science and all the incredible things that he did. Let me see. So here is more. He's at university here, and I think that's probably when he started to become ill, because he has fallen over there in that one. And then we have that, and the end papers are the solar system, or is the solar system, are the solar system. I'm not sure. The end papers are the solar system. Yes, that works. So we'll get to the facts and pictures bit at the back. So that looks like that. And here we go. Stephen Hawking was born on the 8th of January 1942, exactly 300 years after the death of the astronomer Galileo. Stephen had an eccentric upbringing in a household of thinkers. Their family car was an old London taxi. His parents kept bees in the basement, and they made fireworks in the greenhouse. From an early age, Stephen used to lie out in the garden, stare up at the stars, and wonder how the universe worked. But at school, he was not an exceptional student. He was always more curious about activities outside of class, like making computers and solving his own equations. Despite this, Stephen's brilliant mind took him to Oxford University to study physics, aged 17. It was during his time at Oxford that Stephen started to become clumsy. He didn't think about it too much and carried on studying, eventually graduating with a first-class degree. It was when Stephen moved to Cambridge University that he received a diagnosis of motor neuron disease. At the age of 21, he was told he only had a few years to live. Stephen threw himself into studying with new focus. He finished his PhD at Cambridge University and later became an esteemed professor of mathematics there. Then, whilst researching and writing, Stephen came up with his black hole theory. He showed that matter can escape from black holes in the form of radiation. He called it Hawking radiation. This changed the way that the world thought about the universe. Stephen lived until the age of 76, proving his doctors wrong. He continued to study the universe, write best-selling books, and give public speeches until he died. Stephen is remembered as a brilliant physicist who sent shockwaves through the world of modern science. And that is the end of that. I'm so excited to add these to my ever-growing collection of Little People Big Dreams. These are beautiful, they're clever, the artwork is just a delight to look at, and even though they're children's books, I feel that I learn something new. So before I go on a tangent yet again, I shall let you go, and I will say thank you so much for watching. Whatever you're doing, I hope you have so much fun doing it. Whatever you're reading, I hope you love it. Stay fabulous, be amazing, be yourself, stay safe, and I'll see you again soon for another video. Bye-bye.